How is it?
Hi, I'm Dr. Leslie Tay, and this is my wife.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and welcome to our kitchen.
What are we doing today, dear?
Well, you know, since Circuit Breaker, there has been a lot of people buying stuff through Facebook Live.
Yeah, and we've done a few live events ourselves.
That's correct, yeah. And there is one particular Facebook Live platform called Singapore Home Cooks that not only did they start getting very popular, but now they're even expanding.
They're the platform where all these suppliers and connect with all the consumers, right?
Yeah, so basically it's a one-stop shop platform where individuals can buy quality ingredients at group buy prices.
We as consumers now get to enjoy all this nice produce that otherwise we can't get our hands on.
Every night they have a different theme. So Monday night is actually Japanese, and then Tuesday night is what they call 4-in-1, which is basically your seafood, your dim sum, and all the different things. Let's talk about the most popular item, and that is their Xiao Long Bao.
Xiao Long Bao, you know, every time I try to buy Xiao Long Bao home, right, it never works because by the time it gets home, Xiao Long Bao is just all flat, it's all the juices are gone.
Alright, so this is their Xiao Long Bao. You know how when you go to Din Tai Fung, you have to pay like $10 to get 10 pieces. But guess how much this pack costs? $12!
It's solid frozen, so it keeps its shape.
So instruction says you steam it for about 10 minutes or so.
I'll lift this up. Okay, put in the Xiao Long Bao.
Alright, I'll let you take the rest of it. And while you're doing that, let me introduce that they also have another variant of the Xiao Long Bao, and that is the Truffle Xiao Long Bao. So the same price, $12, but it's 500 grams as opposed to the 1 kilo.
So just because it's truffle, it's double the price, isn't it?
Yes, in a sense. Alright, but you know, truffle, it's not cheap truffle.
You can smell it.
Smell it,
yeah, I can smell the truffle smell.
Monday nights, which is basically Japanese. Alright, so one of the things that they have is this thing called the Suzuki.
This is proton frozen. Nowadays, the latest technology is this proton freezing. They use electromagnetic waves and magnets or whatever, some sort of technology to prevent the ice crystals from expanding too quickly.
Oh.
So you don't damage the cell membrane.
I see. You can just take and eat.
Yeah lah.
Need to wash or not?
It's cannot lah. You got to. People already put it nicely for you like that. You know, it's supposed to be like unpack and eat lor.
Nice
Good, right? This is the first time we're trying this. Quality is very good.
I love sashimi.
Yep. You can easily buy this frozen and then just keep it in the freezer, and when your guests come, you can just present it just like that.
The next thing we want to talk about is
Ooh, I see something. Something that makes me really excited.
this is A4 Ohmi Beef.
Yes, this is lovely. You can see this amount of marbling. This is the A4 marbling. Okay, so how much is this?
This is $69.80 for 200 grams of this A4 Ohmi Beef. The specials that they have at the moment is that you buy one, you get one free.
Okay, now that is special. Okay, that's effectively half the price.
If you buy the 600 grams mixed platter,
yeah,
you get the A5 of this 200 grams of Ohmi Beef free.
Wow, good leh. This is always the highlight, you know, whenever we have steamboat, right? We have all the rest of the stuff, and then suddenly I bring in this and say, hey, everybody, only 2 pieces. Okay, what else do we have?
This is the hamachi collar.
Okay, actually this part of the fish is very good because it's got a lot of fat. It's a very juicy meat right here at the bottom, and especially around the collar region. All you need to do, sprinkle some salt, alright, put it in the broiler, 230 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. And once the skin starts to bubble up and char, you know it's ready.
This one is $67 for 1 kilo.
67, 1 kilo is about 6 or 7 pieces.
So the next thing that they have as well is this Hokkaido pork jowl.
Ooh, I like pork jowl. That part of the pork around here. The meat of the pork jowl is always very juicy.
Lots of collagen. It's supposed to be very good with vitamins and vitamin B and this kind of thing.
I don't care about that. It just tastes good. I use this to make char siu.
Yes.
Oh,
that
I
day,
tell you,
yeah.
oh, it's very nice.
Very
You just marinate it and then you grill it. Usually I like to cover it up and then steam bake it with some water for about maybe 45 minutes or so. And then after that, uncover and then grill until it's nice and charred. Pork jowl, I tell you, is one of the best part of the pigs for me lah.
So this is basically $17 for 2 pieces.
Okay, my Xiao Long Bao is ready already.
Yeah, okay. I think
Wanna
let's
check
have
out the Xiao Long Bao?
yeah, let's eat the Xiao Long Bao first before we get to the Wagyu patty.
Okay, camera, get ready, huh? Let's see what the Xiao Long Bao looks like. Okay, 1, 2, 3, ta-da! It actually looks like the real thing, huh?
Wow, got soup, got soup. That's the
Oh,
thing.
there's a lot of soup.
How is it? How do you normally eat your Xiao Long Bao? Do you like to nip off the tip and then you eat it? Or some people, very brave one, will just put the whole thing into the mouth and then boom, explosion.
Okay, let's do with the truffle. Bite. Okay. See the amount of soup there? That's not bad.
The truffle really comes across.
If you have the light behind it, right, you can see that it's actually transparent. Okay, I would say this. It's not the best Xiao Long Bao you've ever eaten. If I tell you it's the best, you won't believe me either. But I think that the soup is good. Good enough for me to actually serve my guests at home.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They say, hey, made this myself.
Pretend.
Yeah, pretend.
This is the Wagyu patty. This is $12 for 2 patties like this. It is basically a mix of Wagyu and Hokkaido pork.
So it's more like a Hamburg. And this is still frozen. There's this modernist cuisine cookbook that recommends that you actually start cooking your patties as it is frozen. As it sears the outside, right? You got more time to give it a crust. So I just put it in. Alright. And then give it a good press. And cover it.
So can I explain a little bit about how you can buy through this Facebook Live, Singapore Home Cooks Facebook Live platform? Essentially, you need to log on at 8 p.m, either Mondays to Thursdays, depending on the night, right? And then when you're there, in the comments page, you basically put the product code plus the quantity that you want. Only when you manage to bid for the item, because it's got limited quantity, then they will serve you the checkout link, and that's when you click on the link and that's where you can put in your order.
So I'm sure some of you may have already bought from the platform. So group buy is always a good thing, especially when you can get good prices. The burger is ready. There you go. Ooh, look at all that.
Juices,
Can you see? Look at all those juices.
Both the Hokkaido pork and the Wagyu juices oozing out. Cheers.
Good luck.
Why you say different thing? I like it, I like it.
It's very juicy, very tasty. But it's not a beef burger for me. But if you are looking for a more delicate Japanese, it's not as robust as a cowboy, Texan kind of burger.
I think they focus a lot on the juiciness as well.
Yes.
So for me, I really like it. It's juicy.
Yep. I guess we are done with Japanese and 4-in-1, right? Monday and Tuesday.
Yep.
So we are gonna remove all these things and get ready for the next segment, the Wednesday and Thursday stuff.
Basically, that's your bread pastry and also your restaurant quality ingredients on Thursdays. Remember that we are reviewing the items that you can buy on the Singapore Home Cooks Facebook Live platform.
That's right. We already done Monday, which is Japanese, and Tuesday, which is 4-in-1.
4-in-1.
And then now we are up to Wednesday and Thursday. So what do we have on Wednesday?
So Wednesday is essentially your bread and your pastries. Okay, and one of the top sellers is this French butter croissant. This is basically 6 pieces for just $9. You bake it in the oven for about 4 to 6 minutes, and defrosting is actually not required, so you can actually just take it out straight from the freezer and put it into the oven. The other thing that they have as well is focaccia. This is garlic and cheese focaccia.
I smell the garlic. Cut it into half.
So this one, it is basically 350 grams and it's $8.80.
Put this in there. Which brand is this?
This is a bakery.
Yeah, I know it's a bakery.
But it's really bakery, no? Bakery.
Oh! Bakery.
Sorry, bakery.
Okay, I'm sure it's called bakery. And then Thursdays is...
Thursday is premium restaurant quality ingredients. Launching just this Thursday is Max Z.
Max Z, M-A-X-Z-I. This is pork ribs, nah. Pork ribs with barbecue pork ribs. This is already cooked.
Alright,
so all you need to do is to defrost it and then just put it in the oven. You need to be able to cut it. It needs to be still on the bone, but when you eat it, right, it just comes off easily.
So, tell us a little bit more about this one.
This is Argentinian sirloin steak. Argentinian beef is actually one of the world's best beef. A lot of people like Argentinian beef. They're grass-fed. This particular steak is already seasoned. It's got truffle seasoning on it, and it's been sous vide, which means that it's been packed in this bag and it's already put in water, maybe at about 55 degrees or so. So you can see that the meat is not raw. All you need to do is to, let me just show you. Why don't you just
Why not show everybody how it's done?
All you need to do is open up the pack. First thing is to pat it dry. We've got a hot pan going, got a bit of oil. Lay away from you so that the oil doesn't splash onto you in case.
Okay.
Alright. Then what you like to do is to press it down so that it got a nice contact, you know, with the pan. Then just close it up. You can set your timer for 1 minute. A piece of steak about 1 inch like that, maybe it will take about 5 to 6 minutes if you are just cooking from raw.
Okay.
So as long as you don't cook more than 5 minutes, you are quite safe.
Okay, but this is already sous vide, so it's not raw, right?
That's right. I would say 1 minute, turn over 1 minute, and then you just inspect and see the char. Okay. The most you want to go is probably 2 minutes on each side. Alright, it's 1 minute. I got it there. Okay. Alright, see?
Okay, so this is the lamb rack or the lamb chop. Again, very good quality.
Nice looking lamb chop. Nice marbling. All that fat there is going to melt really nicely. You've got the rib bone there. And it's got that loin and it's got that rib cap around here. And then it's all pre-seasoned already. So all you need to do is to take this out, put it and grill it, right? Okay. It's done. So I'm just going to remove it. Okay, now we're just going to let the steak rest for a while. For raw steak, it makes it's more important. But when the steak is already sous vide, it's less important. But it's still a good practice.
I think it's time for us to taste our pastry.
Yes, looks nice. Okay, let's have a look. It's very crisp. Ooh, nice. Got nice layering inside.
What are we going to say this time?
I don't know. What do you
Croissant.
Croissant. Croissant. It's buttery. I find that the main thing about croissant is whether or not they use butter or they use margarine. This one has got that nice buttery aroma. It doesn't have that awful margarine aftertaste. It's got that nice sweetness when you bite into it.
Okay, it's the focaccia. So it's basically olive oil, it's got mixed herbs, it's got garlic spread, parsley, and it's also got cheddar cheese.
Okay. The texture inside is nice. You can smell the herbs from here. Nice crisp, soft and sort of warm, moist on the inside. Okay, that one was French. So this is Italian.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Focaccia! Okay.
Oh.
This is nice.
This is one of those things that you buy, right? If you're hosting a dinner at home, you buy this focaccia. You can have it as an entree, right, to the dinner. Especially for those of you who love garlic bread. I tell you, this you must get.
Okay, are we ready for the steak?
Yes. Okay, let's go.
This is almost foolproof lah. For those of you who don't cook a lot at home, can easily do a steak like this, right? Okay, as you can see, the steak is cooked perfectly, nice and pink on the inside.
Can I drizzle the jus over?
You can just put the juice over. As you can see, when you sous vide the meat, the doneness is quite even across there lah. For me, I think this is a little bit too well done for me. I would like my meat to be a little bit more rare. But of course, when they sous vide, they have to sous vide something that everybody will be comfortable with.
1, 2, 3. Meat!
It's nice. The meat, Argentinian beef, is perhaps not as marbled.
But definitely the beefiness comes through, that's for sure. Yeah.
The meat is lean, so if you're looking for a lean cut of meat, not overly marbled.
Now it's dessert time.
Chocolate cake.
This is their ultimate chocolate cake. Okay, let's cut into it. So again, they were telling us that this, you can heat it up a little bit. It becomes like a reverse molten chocolate cake. Why didn't you try to make the cake stand just now?
Yeah, if you don't want to make it stand, you have to cut quite a thick piece.
Okay.
When you are middle-aged like us, you shouldn't be eating so much of these sweet things. Ultimate.
I like it.
It's a good, fudgy, moist, chocolatey chocolate cake.
The thing about this chocolate cake, it's $32. I think most of the premium cakes around this size is about $40 over, you know. So $32 for this chocolate cake for me, I think it's quite good value.
You don't usually like chocolate cake, right?
Yeah, so I'm starting to be converted. My goodness, this is terrible.
All I'm saying is that I wouldn't say it's the ultimate, and I wouldn't go out of my way just to buy this one cake. That's me. I would say croissant is very good, focaccia is very good. You're ordering all these things, if you're looking for a chocolate cake, you just put it in. So today we sampled so many things. Which one is your favorite?
I have quite a few favorites actually, but the one that sticks out for me is definitely the Xiao Long Bao.
Yeah.
Right, I think the Xiao Long Bao has a lot of good value.
I agree with you, the Xiao Long Bao, I mean 40 pieces for $12, you know, you got 1 kilogram of Xiao Long Bao in the freezer. I'm going to slowly enjoy it.
The garlic focaccia is very, very good quality. And from a meats perspective, I think the steak was also not too bad for me.
Yeah, I think Ohmi Beef is good price.
Just remember everybody, Singapore Home Cooks is live Mondays to Thursdays at 8 p.m. and on Saturday at 2 p.m. And then they have a theme every night. So Monday is
Japanese.
Tuesday is 4-in-1. Wednesday is
Pastries.
and breads. And then
bread.
Thursday is basically restaurant quality ingredients.
That's right.
And then Saturday is whatever. Okay, whatever that's special for that week. And also for viewers who are first timers on Singapore Home Cooks, they have a special promo code which you can find all the details in the little write-up accompanying this video.
Wish you all happy eating.
That's right. Bye for now.